Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're taking a really close look at the foundations and the future of the IoT ecosystem. If you've ever found yourself wondering exactly how all our everyday smart devices communicate to form this cohesive, kind of invisible network that basically powers our modern world, well, you are exactly in the right place. We are going to unpack how this technology actually evolved, how it operates under the hood, and dive into the details of what it really means for our lives moving forward. Okay, let's dive right into this. We've got a really clear four-part roadmap for today's exploration. First up, an introduction to IoT. Second, its history and where it's headed. Third, the broader IoT ecosystem. And finally, the distinct advantages associated with all this connectivity. All right, starting things off with Section 1, an introduction to IoT. Now, every good exploration starts with a totally solid foundation, right? So before we look at the incredibly complex networks running massive modern industries, we need to ask, what exactly is the Internet of Things? Well, simply put, it's the concept of taking everyday physical objects, and we're talking anything from your kitchen refrigerator to a heavy-duty factory machine, equipping them with sensors and connecting them to the internet so they can seamlessly send and receive data. It is literally giving ordinary, inanimate objects a digital voice. Imagine if your thermostat could talk to your window blinds to optimize the room's temperature, or if a machine could alert a tech the exact moment before a vital part breaks. That continuous, automated exchange of information, that is IoT in action. Moving right along to Section 2, history and prediction. Now, what's really interesting about this transition is how we bridge the gap between where IoT started and where it's actually headed. Because it certainly didn't just appear out of nowhere, you know? Looking at the past, it started with very simple, pragmatic concepts, like early RFID tags used to track warehouse inventory. Fast forward to today, the present, and we are experiencing it up close every single day through our smart home assistants, wearable health monitors, and connected cars. But looking to the future, the prediction for IoT shifts towards something totally monumental. We're talking entirely connected smart cities, fully autonomous global supply chains, and AI managing crucial resources on a global scale. It's honestly staggering when you think about it. We have essentially gone from bulky desktop computers to mobile phones in our pockets to suddenly having billions of connected devices all around us. The shift is just wild. We aren't just connecting screens anymore. We are actively connecting the physical environment itself. This entire journey traces how we're turning static, unresponsive infrastructure into a dynamic, data-generating web that actually reacts to us in real time. Okay, let's zoom out a bit for Section 3, the IoT ecosystem. And this brilliantly illustrates the big shift in our perspective. We're moving away from looking at just a single isolated smartphone or smartwatch, and instead looking at a massive interconnected network. The IoT ecosystem isn't just about one cool gadget. It's about hardware sensors, network gateways, cloud servers, and user interfaces, all working in total, absolute unison. Data is captured right at the edge, transmitted securely, crunched in the cloud using advanced analytics, and then presented back to us. It's essentially the fundamental difference between looking at a single tree and understanding how an entire thriving forest survives together. Mapping out this ecosystem is a super critical phase of our explainer, because in a true IoT setup, all of these parts absolutely must communicate flawlessly. It's like a giant puzzle. For example, a temperature sensor in a delivery truck doesn't just record a number in isolation, right? No, it talks to the cloud, which talks to the logistics manager's dashboard, which can then automatically reroute the truck if the engine starts getting too hot. All these disparate technological pieces just snap together to create a seamless, real-time web of communication. Which brings us nicely to our fourth and final pillar, the advantages associated with IoTs. So why go through all the trouble of connecting literally everything? Well, the core benefits are just undeniable. IoT systems drive massive gains in efficiency, drastic cost reductions through predictive maintenance, and the ability to automate incredibly complex multi-step tasks. We are talking about smart grids optimizing electricity distribution across entire cities to eliminate waste, or agricultural sensors monitoring soil moisture so farmers use exactly the right amount of water, not a drop more. It essentially takes human error out of the equation and replaces it with pure data-driven precision. So the crucial point here is that these aren't just abstract, pie-in-the-sky technical ideas. Let's consider a smart factory. IoT sensors can detect a faint, almost invisible vibration in a failing gear days before it actually snaps. By alerting a team to fix it early, the factory prevents a massive, multi-million-dollar shutdown. They save immense time, money, and resources. The underlying technology is really just the tool, but these practical, measurable results, That is the true advantage of living in a connected world. As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to just think about the journey we've taken today. We've moved from simple, isolated physical objects to a massive global ecosystem that is actively rewriting how entire industries operate. It all leads to a really profound real-world impact. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. As absolutely everything around us becomes infinitely smarter and more connected, how will the advantages of the IoT ecosystem shape your future? Keep that firmly in mind as you navigate our incredibly interconnected world. Thanks for joining me.